No, so no. How do we start this? What a weekend!
This is what I'm saying. This is when we have nothing to talk about.
All right, let's hit it.
Welcome to the What's Good Tampa Show. What's Good Tampa Show. This is where we talk about all things Tampa Bay and beyond. Coming to you from the Gimmick in Ybor City. Here's your hosts, Austin and Sean.
What an intro.
We're back, that's for sure.
Yes.
This is actually after the Gasparilla Music Festival. It's really not after the Gasparilla Music Festival, but we're going to pretend like it is.
Yes.
It's not going to air until, so we were going to just lie and fake it. But
No, I like to be truthful.
Okay, well, I just was truthful. So you
Yeah,
should
I like
appreciate
that too. Well, guys, thank you so much, first of all, to our sponsors, Florida Man Hot Sauce, Heighten Aesthetics. You guys are amazing, making this show possible today. It's a perfect it's a Sunday, but it'll come out on a Thursday. What do you think about all this weather we're getting, the hot, the heat?
Oh,
it's
I love
back,
it.
summertime.
I love summertime. It's my favorite time of the year. Problem is in Ybor, especially when it's really hot out at night and people are out drinking, they just start puking everywhere.
We saw a couple.
Yeah, we saw like at least 12 things of puke from the studio just to like, I don't know, where were we? Gaspar's Grotto.
Yeah.
A couple blocks down. So tons of puke everywhere here in Ybor.
What a Saturday night.
Yeah, be a beautiful Sunday morning.
But no gunshots, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, that's true. And they have the car show going on, which they do often down here on 7th
Yeah.
Avenue, which was fun.
Lockdown it, and we thought it might have been a murder or something.
It looked like a murder at first because there were no cars there yet because we were so early, but obviously because none of the puke has been washed up. But yeah, so Ybor City car shows, if you're into cars, so that's always a fun thing to do.
And then we were just chatting and talking, and we'd love for you guys to comment or send us some information about, the comedy's been doing so well. We were going to do a live podcast. We see about 25 people here in the studio on the backside, and I just think it'd be cool to get some audience participation, talk about things in Tampa that they like, and having a little back and forth with them. So we're going to do a free show, and we just got to come up with a date and time. But if you would come and attend, I think if we just say free drinks, it's on.
Well, free drinks. Who's taking care of that?
Exactly.
But you could, we'll put the little thing like the yes, no. If you think it would be a fun thing to do, and then we'll do it. But
live podcast, listen to us talk shit, get up on the mic, ask us questions, anything goes, Tampa Bay and beyond. And I just think it'd be really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. What was I just had a train of thought. Now I lost it. But anyway.
About a live podcast, like doing it live?
Yeah, I guess that's where I was going to go. Is like, I don't know if people would really want to watch it or how we would make it engaging. But
well, I think, too, especially if it's about Tampa, we could have, like, different people. Have you ever seen, and I wanted to ask you this because you're an influencer on Instagram, all these people, the top 5 places to go in Tampa. You do them everything for the weekend. Like, how do they decide? Is it just their likes, their personal likes, and then they just put it out there? Or is it, like, the most the stuff to do that's like the most people are going to attend?
I think that's the idea. It's just what's the most interesting things, and you put the top 5 on there. I don't know that I don't think anyone's getting paid for it or anything like that.
No, but like I guess what I'm saying is like you would think the Gimmick comedy shows would be on there, and no one else. I mean, they've reached out and seen a couple shows, but like all these influencers and stuff. Shout to them. Shots fired.
Oh, shots fired.
Because I don't think maybe they don't know, and I would love to give them a free ticket to come in and check a show. So if you are an influencer with over 35,000 Instagram followers, just reach out to us, and we would love to have you come in and check out a show VIP on us, and we would love to maybe persuade our way up there because we got some of the best shit to do every weekend, and I feel a little slighted. I'll be honest.
I mean, you're asking for a big thing, that 35,000 followers. I mean, you
minimum.
should lower that down to like maybe 5 or 10. I mean, if they're local, it's still good for you.
No, I know, but I guess what I'm saying with 35,000 is because I don't know how this works, but a lot of people are telling me anyone can just buy followers. You can buy your checkmark now.
Yeah, now you can buy the checkmark.
That's something. I feel like that's something you'd do. You're a mark a little bit to Instagram.
I would never buy. Let me tell you something, people. If I ever get a checkmark, it's not because I bought it.
Well, is there anything else? Can I get a red X? Can I get a red X on there?
What is a red
Instead of a blue checkmark, can I make it a red X?
You can't talk to me about that. I don't have no idea. But
you're not buying a blue.
I'm not buying a blue fucking checkmark. It completely ruins like the validity of it, right?
But isn't that awesome?
Yeah, well, no, I don't think so. Now anyone
chaos.
can have it. It's stupid. Now, who cares? Like,
what is it, like $14 a month?
It used to be like if they have a blue check mark, you thought they were somebody. Now anybody can just have a blue check mark,
Yeah, but what I'm saying is those people that thought they were somebody with a blue check mark, to me, that's what's wrong with the blue check mark.
Well, it wasn't that they, it was that Instagram, gave them the check mark. They didn't pay for it because they were
spending the most money on ads.
No, they were the famous or whatever, verified, whoever they were. Ugh. But now it's just anyone can buy it. I don't understand. So could I just make it a fake account like I'm Elon Musk and say I'm Elon Musk and verify it?
No, because I think they're going to verify who you are first, and then if everything checks out, instead of waiting for your blue check, they just give it to you, I guess, if you pay for it. It's weak sauce any way you size it up.
Yeah, it is weak sauce. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that whole thing. But anyway, so yeah, 35,000 followers. You can promote the show and get a free ticket for a
and see some great comedy.
It's like a $10 show anyway, right?
No, we're up. No, our shows now are 15, 20 at the door.
You're bragging about your pricing.
Well, no, it's not just price increases. The reason why we've had to increase a little bit is because we have bigger acts coming, better comics, and they cost more.
Okay, fair enough. So
listen, the gimmick is on the rise, and I just want to share it with as many people in Tampa as possible. Nobody leaves this place after a show and says, like, I had a bad time. So as I want people to come in there and listen, it is $15, $20 a ticket depending on the show, but if you want half-off tickets, I'll tell you what, comment on this clip or DM me at vintage_gimmick, the gimmick comedy, or What's Good Tampa, and I will give you a half off a ticket.
Why don't you just give out a coupon code and say, hey, if you're watching this.
I don't know how to buy blue check marks. I don't know how to do that stuff, dude. I'm old school.
Too complicated. I got it. All right, cool. All right,
no, it's not.
Okay.
We're gonna keep going. I wanted to do this either or thing because before you were playing some video games in here, kind of what we did. Basically, I'm gonna read you 10 things. It's either or, and I was just, this is a very '90s based gimmick, and I just wanted to see where your head's at. So you ready?
Cool. Yeah, sure.
So either or. So we have.
Here we go.
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Mortal Kombat.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Favorite Mortal Kombat character?
Liu Kang.
Really?
Yeah.
I was Sub-Zero gimmick all the way. Fatality, rip the head out with the spine dangling. You remember that one?
Yeah, kind of.
That was a good fatality. Back to the Future or Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Back to the Future.
Yeah, me too. I have to agree with that. Garfield or Inspector Gadget?
Inspector Gadget.
Saturday morning cartoons, I was the same. Garfield was a good gimmick, but then Inspector Gadget came after.
I didn't like Garfield's attitude. He always
nah,
attitude.
But you like the dog probably.
The dog was cool.
Yeah. Sparky, what was his name?
I don't remember what the dog's name.
Joey or some shit. Frisbee golf or mini golf?
Mini golf.
Me too.
I've never
Fuck
played
frisbee golf.
golf.
Fuck frisbee golf.
Okay. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Frisbee's fun on the beach or something, but this frisbee golf thing, I feel like because
it's getting out of control.
Well, maybe they're not good at real golf.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
So it's like ultimate frisbee, which is cool though. Ultimate frisbee's cool.
Ultimate frisbee's fun. Yeah, that's true.
Jeep or Ford?
Jeep.
Bronco? You would take a Jeep over a Bronco?
Yes, you already know that.
Not me.
Yeah, I know. You had a Bronco.
Number
that
2.
didn't
I have
work,
another one.
And now you're getting another one.
All right. Either a hike or a pool day.
Oh, a pool day.
All day?
All day.
Drinks by the pool instead of drinks in your thermos,
Yeah.
walking up a mountain.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go with the alcohol. Too.
Listen, if you get Botox on the show, you're going to the pool. You're not hiking in the woods.
I got to show that off.
Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Coca-Cola.
Is that just because it was something that you always did, so you stayed with it? Because you're a Bud Light guy, too, and you don't even care that they're putting the girl on the can, so you're just staying Bud Light.
I don't drink beer, period. Right. But anyway, I don't know. I just always drank Coke, and I just never cared for Pepsi. I think like most.
So you actually like the taste better?
Yeah, I think so.
I like it.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Power Rangers?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Of course, all day. Power Rangers, you didn't like that gimmick?
No, not really. And I think I don't know. I mean, I feel like Power Rangers came out when I was like in 5th or 6th grade, so I was getting too old for that shit at that point anyway, I think.
And then the final one, what everybody wants to know, Austin, chicks or dudes?
Chicks.
All right. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. Welcome back. Here we are. We're not struggling. We got this. We're going to learn about a little bit about each other. And I like this thing that you're doing, this little app that throws us stuff. They're not a sponsor yet, but they will be. We're not going to announce their name. They don't deserve it yet. They don't have 35,000 followers. But when they do, we'll make it happen. But so explain what these cards do.
Well, I don't know. These are just cards and like questions and icebreakers and things. But I actually just had a question pop in my head that I wanted to ask you. Anyway.
Yeah. Fire away.
If we could have like one guest on the show that you could choose, and it would be anybody. Who would be the one person you'd want to have sitting up here with us in the interview?
Okay, I'm going to answer that question, but then I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Okay.
What I want to know.
So I would love to have Tom Brady on.
Okay.
Because I heard he wants to go up to stand-up comedy.
No way.
And I would tell him if he starts, I will.
Is that real?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't know if it's real, but like if he's going to be in stand-up comedy, you don't just go to arenas. You don't just have security walking you up to an open
Well,
mic.
someone with
You
kids,
go back
wow,
down
does.
to the bottom and you go to an open mic. Like here on Monday and Wednesday, 8 p.m. Tom, I'm telling you right now, if you are truly going to be a comic, we've got the best open mic in the world.
Yeah,
In the world.
In the world.
This
Right
is the
here.
number
Ybor
one
City.
number one open mic you can find anywhere.
Yeah.
You walk in here, not only is it a vibe, it is the gimmick comedy on Instagram. This is the best open mic there is.
Yeah, okay. All right, so Tom Brady is going to come here for an open mic.
He should,
That's the one
if he's
person you would
serious.
choose
Now, if
to
he
interview.
just wants to sell at an arena to talk, he should
Yeah.
just do a TED Talk.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So
gotta get through that lawsuit
but
first.
I'm asking, like, where did you hear that? Is that in the news? Or
I don't know.
just
Where
one
did
of
I
your-
hear that? Some
one of your-
comic said it. Some comic said it.
Exactly. It was probably a joke that wasn't funny and you took serious.
It could be.
Yeah, I bet
Have
it
you
was.
heard it?
I bet it was.
You heard it too, right?
No, I have not heard.
Oh, you've
that.
never heard that?
No, I've never.
Yeah,
heard
somebody said he wanted to do it, but other than that, like a dream guest here in Tampa, boy, I don't. Do you have somebody in mind?
Do I? Yeah, it wouldn't be somebody probably here in Tampa.
I mean, other than Simbodi,
Other than Simbodi. would
that's
be
the one we've been tracking
If
down.
if I could interview someone from Tampa, it would be Simbodi.
Yeah, me
But
too.
If it was just anyone in the world.
Oh, and they won the world.
Yeah, I don't know. I sometimes I'm kind of fascinated with Elon Musk for some reason.
Yeah.
I watched his recent interview, and again, he's such an interesting person. And the things I didn't know that he was one of the people that started Chat GPT. Do you know what Chat GPT is? Probably not, right?
I do.
Okay, so
There's
yeah.
like 4 levels of it now, right?
Yeah, they're Chat GPT 4.
Really, to me, what I know about Chat GPT and what I think it is,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
it's the next version of Google. It's a smarter version of it. Instead of asking Alexa or Googling something, you're saying, hey, figure out this problem. But here's what I don't understand. So Chat GPT can like almost put together they're even saying like with comedy, that's why I know they can like make jokes in certain people's styles, or if it's a singer, they can take like the notes that they'd sing. But like that you can't really do on Google. But like figuring out a math problem, I guess it passes the bar better than 90% of people.
Yeah,
to
isn't that
become.
wild?
But here's my question: like, can't you? You could type into Google or DuckDuckGo or anything the questions to the best questions to pass the bar.
Yeah.
And get the answers too, right?
No, not the way that Chat GPT would do it, because it just spits it out all like within a chat room. It's basically like a chat room, and yeah, for like the thing you mentioned. So you can also like
how to rob a bank. It'll tell you the best way to rob a bank.
It has also things like, hey, I won't tell you that because it's like wrong.
So Alexis, I don't understand that.
Or something. I don't know. I've never asked it to do anything like rob a bank, so I don't know how it would respond. But I do all the time now. I'll say, write me an Instagram caption for this.
Does Chat GPT on Instagram 35,000 blue check followers? Do you know?
I don't know. Let's see if they'll promote the show for you.
Okay.
But anyway, it does like a ton of my job now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And if I was a copy editor, like I would be scared for my life right now, for my job at least.
What do you mean?
Just because like I can have it write me blog posts, stories, video scripts, anything.
So
I
it's
need it to
almost
do.
like the way to.
It does your homework.
But like instead of writing a paper, you just type in like, "Yo, the American Revolution. Let's figure it out."
I mean. Yeah, I guess.
What's interesting about the guy that, was the first guy?
Or I can say, hey, give me the top 5 rooftop bars in Tampa, and it'll spit out 5 of the top rooftop bars in Tampa.
But why? But
with,
whose opinion is that?
It's just what they pull from Google, or search.
Google?
Or the web. Where they pull the web, I don't know that they go to Google to search for.
Well, because if it's attached to Google, it's going to give you the best
Larry
from
Page
Google
Larry
searches.
Page was one of the creators of it too, with Elon Musk. But anyway, so I don't know where it pulls the information. It pulls it from the web and then gives me the top 5 places in Tampa to go. And
So
it's just opinion.
It's got you captured.
And I could say, you know what? Give me 3 more. If I don't like those 5, it'll give me 3 more, or whatever.
But that's weird because I think in Google you could type in top 5 bars in Tampa.
You'll get a list of websites to go to and have to read.
Oh, no.
blah, blah,
Or
blah.
it
I
would
can
just
say-
give you a list of bars.
Yeah, but I can say write a blog post of the top 5
Cut and
rooftop bars,
paste?
and then I just copy and paste.
Dude, yeah, that existed 20 years ago.
No, dude,
yeah, it did.
not.
Cutting and pasting for writing papers in college existed.
No, but
yes, it did. You ever seen fucking?
writes the paper for
You ever
me.
seen Huckleberry Finn for Dummies?
This
Okay, you could fucking go to the back those
What
yellow
are you not
books.
understanding that this writes the paper for me?
Oh, I know, but
You
what?
used to have to go paste
Doesn't
your
just-
buddy to go write the paper.
Yeah, but
for
here's
you.
the kicker. Eventually, your paper is going to be the same guy doing what you do in LA, and you two motherfuckers asked it the same thing, and in the same company, you're going to have the same paper.
No, I think it'll spit out something different every time.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, we can
You
try.
don't know why?
Well, we can
So you ask it a question, I ask
it.
a question. It's going to do two separate things.
Let's try. Let's
Why?
try.
But why would it ask? If we ask the same question and it spits out two different things, then it's bullshit.
No, it's not. It's just giving you a different answer every time.
I'm going to call you Chad GPT. You should just fucking spit it out because if it's going to be different and you ask it the same question, then what are we even talking about?
Dude, because it's artificial intelligence. It has minds of its own. That's what I'm saying.
Is it smarter than me?
Yeah, definitely. You want it? Let's do a test.
Could it kick my ass?
It could probably beat you in basketball.
No. That's like you saying you're going to beat me in football, which brings me to another thing, too. We reached out to our buddy that has been on the podcast. He couldn't make it today, so we're going to back it up. But we're going to have a live announcer doing this. We are going to find out who's the athlete.
I think it's clear by looking at the two of us who the athlete is.
And I think we asked that question on Instagram. It was pretty overwhelming.
Yeah, well, that's because it's all your buddies.
My buddies?
Yeah, you're having
Dude, the first person was a family member of yours saying Austin can throw the football farther than you. Like, no way. Dude, this is going to be so fun, though, because we're going to do a full day of it.
And by the way, it's not throwing the football.
No, throwing, catching, playing one-on-one, everything.
One-on-one receiver routes. That's what we agreed to.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, shouldn't we see how much further I can throw it, too?
No, I don't think that's fair. No, I don't want to do that.
Okay, but one-on-one's fine with me, too.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
But we were looking, reaching out to.
When you fall backwards on your ass?
Fall backwards on my ass.
Yeah, and just
this is
there,
crazy.
dude.
So should we get the ladder drill out and find out who's got footwork too?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my! All right, guys, we're gonna have another So just to be clear, we're gonna ask this again on Instagram because it was fun. A lot of people enjoyed. We're talking about one-on-one offense, defense, like you do back in the day when you were camping with your family. Dad was the quarterback. That's what we're gonna do back and forth. We're each gonna take 10 snaps, so there's 20 total points. We're gonna find out who burns who. So if you think Austin is going to be able to catch more and D me up better than I'm going to catch more and D me, please just, I want you guys to tell us what you truly feel about this one-on-one action. Before it was almost like who's the athlete. Now we're going to talk about it's offense, defense. We're going to have a quarterback, maybe Tom.
Maybe
we'll get
Tom.
him. Maybe we'll get him on the
make
pod.
a weekend out of it.
He'll come to the open mic and he'll throw us balls.
Yeah, I love it.
But I did reach out to UT. I would love to get their field to do this. That'd be awesome.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, we're excited, but yeah, you're gonna get your ass kicked, dude. And like the confidence level too, like you're like what 80% sure you can do it. See, there isn't even a number, and I'm not even trying to be cocky or whatever. Like you're just stepping in the wrong place.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, you know,
really
like the last
think
time you
so?
said like, "Ooh, it's weird. I'm the second best looking guy" because we had the little guitarist. It's like that's like tonight and today. When we doing that, you're going to be the second best looking chick. Yeah. Because no, but I guess here's my point. When you're stepping, you know, when you're like on those suspended bridges over the, you know, and you're like wobbling, like, oh, I'm not so sure about this. Yeah. It sounds like that's how you should be feeling, but you feel confident to walk across. But you just stepped in the puddle, and I'm going to show you what happens when you don't wear rubber boots walking through a puddle. We'll be right back. We'll talk more. No, dude, it's just bullshit. Like, I want to get it to, you know what? Fuck football, too. Let's get bigger. Let's go into we back on?
Yeah.
All right, here's what I'm saying right now. We say, who's the athlete? We're going to find out. Because I've wanted to do this for a long time. Now I'm 41 years old.
Oh, wow.
And it sounds like I have had a heart attack. Yeah, I'm completely out of shape.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do a sports decathlon.
Okay.
There's going to be 10 sports and skills of those sports that we pick. They're all ball sports. There's none of this like, how much can you bench? Well, we can do that too, but we're going to not do how high. We're going to do ball sports. We're each going to pick 5 sports, and we're going to find out from a skill. So, for instance, I would pick basketball. Yeah, we're each going to pick 5 sports that we have to play each other against.
So 10 sports.
10 sports total.
What?
And we're going to find out who wins. So, like, for me, I would say basketball one-on-one.
Okay.
Then you would say, what's a sport you think you can beat
football.
me? So it would be a football one-on-one. Yeah. Then I would say ping pong.
Okay.
That's number 3. Then you would say, I'm going to kick the fuck out of you.
Pool.
Ooh, billiards. You already lost to me before. Okay, so you would pick a plate that you know you can.
trying that.
Oh, you weren't trying. No. Then I would say lacrosse. You're fucked. Go, number 6. And we're going to find out who's the athlete.
Dodgeball.
Ooh, good call. One-on-one. I like that. Yeah. I actually have professional dodgeballs because in the gyms I owned, we did it on Saturday mornings.
Oh, fun.
So I can bring those. Okay. So 6. So for me, I mean, just tennis.
Tennis. Oh,
yeah.
my God.
Then what would you say?
Racquetball.
Ooh, racquetball. If everybody knows, just comment below. I would say golf. Fucked.
Oh, yeah, golf I would definitely be fucked.
All of these you would be fucked. I'm sorry I'm getting this way because listen, I'm a very humble person.
Why are you so angry about it?
Well, because for you to, I don't like people. Have you ever, I'll tell you what. You ever had the guy in the bar that's talking shit like can kick everybody's ass?
Yeah. That's how you feel I'm being?
Well, when you say you're good at a sport, any sport better than me at one sport.
That's just your ego. Why
That's not my ego.
Yes, it is your ego.
No, that's not my ego.
It is.
That's like you, that's like somebody at the bar being like, fuck this guy, 5'5", walking around. Do you know
you're the best at everything?
No, I think I'm better than you at every sport that ever was created. Okay. Yes, but that's just me versus you. I'm not saying I'm better than LeBron James at basketball. I'm not.
So what are you going to say?
I'm better than every WNBA player.
What are you going to say when I beat you in football? What are you going to have to look me in the eyes and say?
I'm going to say, dude, today's your day.
Okay.
If you beat me, you beat me.
Yeah. Okay.
But here's the best part. I'm full heel on this too, and
get in the mirror and start rehearsing because you're going to say it. Okay.
So out of the 10 sports, you're going to beat me at one.
I'll beat you. I'll beat you in several, dude. But I'm not
several. Now he said several. Oh my goodness, this is insane. You want to know why I'm so mad? Because you just said several.
Yeah, because everybody.
Listen, anybody and everybody that I'm sorry.
I'll beat you in ping pong. I know air hockey's not a ball sport.
Oh no, that would work. You'll beat me in that too.
Yeah, I'll beat you in air hockey.
Oh boy.
No
Flip a coin, you might beat me in.
Bowling.
You got a better.
I'll beat you in bowling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep them coming. See, we're gonna do 10, and this is gonna be a full gimmick.
We're never gonna get this episode out.
100%. I'm gonna start next week.
All right, sounds good.
Oh my goodness. Why am I so angry?
Oh, yeah, you need a break.
Why I'm so angry is because you're walking into a bar at 5'5", saying I'm gonna kick everybody's ass,
That's not
and everyone's
me.
looking at him like, "What the fuck?"
I'm not 5'5".
That's true, actually. But what I'm saying is, you got, even though you're 5'10" and a half, you got this thing where like you're gonna beat me in a sport, and like I'm not even trying to be cocky here. I'm I'm glad that we get to put this out and then do the sports, and I'm glad for everybody that's fighting against me to say like, Austin, can you please shut this fucker up and beat him at something? Now you said several. That's out the window. Anybody that knows anything. But you just said you're going to beat me in several. Imagine if you beat me at one. That would be insane.
Oh, man. Well, it's
guys,
gonna happen. Get ready.
Thank you so much for tuning in. This was a fantastic episode. I had fun. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we go? Because we do have another pod that we're going to shoot that's coming out later this week.
No, just thanking the sponsors again, Florida Man Hot Sauce and Heightened Aesthetics. Thank you so much.
Thank you for making this possible. I really appreciate it. And thank you for our future sponsors that we are reaching out to, and we're working a deal right now with the alcohol company, which I'm pretty excited about. I don't drink that type of alcohol, but I will.
I should point out too that if you want to find out how to do the sponsorship on our Instagram, there's a highlight button right there that says sponsorships. You can just click on that and you'll find all the sponsorship opportunities available. And
as you know, we promote it a little bit differently than most.
Yeah. We have our own style of doing it, but I think at least I hope you enjoy it. And then also we added the What's Good Tampa shop on our website, so go to what'sgoodtampa.com.
Shirts, hoodies.
We have shirts, hoodies, phone cases, all types of fun stuff to check out. So support the show.
How do we find you?
You find me at Tampa's Life, tampaslife.com.
Vintage_gimmick, 2213 East 6th Avenue here in Ybor. Come to a show Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hey, listen. what'sgoodtampashow.com, What's Good Tampa on Instagram, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Thanks for listening to the What's Good Tampa Show. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at What's Good Tampa Show, or visit what'sgoodtampa.com to get involved with the show. See you next time.